Hello everybody, welcome to Kelsey's Corner, another video. Today is going to be very exciting. I'm going to be sharing some books that I'm excited to read. I'm currently in the US and I'm going to be here for just a little while. Done a lot of poetry readings and performing in 2024 because I wanted to really get down on my goals of evolving as a writer and a content creator. So I did a lot of poetry readings in London this year and also in Las Vegas. You can check out videos. I made a whole playlist. Here I published 2 books. This one, Sanguine, you can now buy it on Waterstones, Foils, Amazon. Later on during the year, in October, I released this poetry anthology called Nothing Hurts Like a Girl, and both of these are poetry and prose and illustrations. Some I drew myself, some others have drawn on the side of that. So I've also been doing a lot of performing, so that's why I haven't really read that much for 2024 because I was just busy doing that. But I am very ambitious girl for 2025. I want to start this year whimsical, magical, ethereal, and just doing more of what makes me happy. First off is Fantasia. So I feel like I've seen this book so many times every time I go into a Target store, so I just kind of had to grab it and read it. When Ophelia discovers her mother brutally murdered, there is no time to grieve. She has inherited the family's fearsome magic and enormous debt. Circumstances go from dire to deadly. However, when Ophelia's sister decides to pay off the loan by entering Fantasia, a competition where contestants rarely escape alive and the victor is granted a single wish, the only way for Ophelia to save her sister is to win. But Fantasia is a cursed manor full of twisting corridors and lavish ballrooms staffed by enticing demons and fatal temptations, and Ophelia must conquer all 9 floors to succeed, if her fears don't overtake her first. When a charming, arrogant stranger claims he can help, Ophelia knows better than to trust him. But with her sister's life on the line, Ophelia can't afford to turn him away. She'll just need to ignore the overwhelming dark attention drawing them closer and closer together. Because in Fantasia, the only thing deadlier than losing the game is losing your heart. This one is called Oscar Wilde and the Yellow 90s by Francis Winward. But I love the illustrations that this book has. Like, I don't know if any of you guys know this, but if you go to the British Library, you can sign up to get a library card, and you can literally see manuscripts and photographs of like Oscar Wilde, all your favorite authors, Emily Bronte, whatnot. You can literally see their manuscripts handwritten and like hold them and stuff, and all you need is a library card. It's a pretty cool feature that the British Library has. The oldest book that I own is from 1860. Can you believe that? I had to get this magazine particularly because it has these staple photographs in here that I love of Bela Lugosi. I just love Bela Lugosi as an actor. He just has everything that a whole like old European Hollywood actor like should have. And the fact that he came all the way from Lugos, Romania to become one of the biggest stars in Hollywood history just really astounds me and just really makes me believe that if you really want something, you can absolutely get it. Like, manifestation is so real because he's living proof. Like, look at him, he's such a star. And I love the architecture in this castle right here. Next book that I bought was really random. So I found this girl on Instagram because I was just scrolling through reels and whatnot, and she's a self-development content creator, and I absolutely love her work and what she does. And she made this book called Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers, a self-love guide to growing, healing, and learning to put yourself first. which I think is very essential for 2025 because I've put so many other people in front of me, and I've gotten very disappointed in that. So I believe that this book is really going to help me, and I'm already like halfway through it. I'm on page 115, so I'm really enjoying this. So this is definitely going to be something I'm going to finish this month. Guess what I got? Of course, it's in the Gothic genre. I got Dracula The Undead, the sequel to the original classic by Darcy Stoker. So this is the great-grandnephew of Bram Stoker. He lives in South Carolina. This is crazy. Like, I literally found this at Shakespeare & Co. And they got the cutest bookmark. Like, look at that. Is it gonna focus? It has a lip print. Anyways, it has a lip print on it. So they cute. Also have the most adorable little Shakespeare & Co. bag. Like, I literally felt like I was having a French experience. Like, it was insane. But yeah, highly recommend this bookshop, like, if you ever make it there. London, 1912. A quarter of a century after Count Dracula apparently crumbled into dust, Quincy Harker, son of Jonathan and Mina Harker, leaves law school to pursue a career on the stage, only to stumble upon the troubled production of Dracula, directed and produced by Bram Stoker himself. As the play plunges Quincy into the world of his parents' terrible secrets, death begins to stalk the original band of heroes who defeated Dracula a quarter century ago. Could it be that the Count survived and is now seeking revenge? Or is there another, far more sinister force at work whose relentless purpose is to destroy anything and anyone associated with Dracula, the most notorious vampire of all time? Dracula the Undead is the true sequel to Bram Stoker's classic novel, co-written by his direct descendant and a well-known Dracula historian. That's pretty cool. Like, somebody in his bloodline like actually carried on the legacy. That's pretty cool. Okay, so the next book, kind of in relevance to that one, this one is short stories, short and weird stories, it says, by Bram Stoker. So a lot of these books I buy secondhand, the majority, whenever I do come to the US and go book shopping, just because when you do go into a Barnes & Noble, the books literally cost like a fucking 20 quid. The work of Bram Stoker, best known for his world-famous novel Delight in the Strange and the Macabre. This new volume contains a collection of spine-chilling short stories published by Stoker's widow after his death, with the addition of The Liar of the White Worm, an intriguing story of myth, legend, and unspeakable evil. Together from the petrifying open tomb in Dracula's Guest to the atmospheric tension of the Judge's House and Crooken Sands, these terrifying tales of the uncanny explore the boundaries between life and death, known and unknown, criminal, animal and human, dream and reality. In her introduction, Kate Habel-Waite discusses Stoker's themes in the context of contemporary Gothic writing. This edition also includes extensive notes, edited with an introduction and notes by Kate Habel-Waite. I'm excited to read this. I love reading short stories. So yeah, this is going to be a fun one to get to. Last but not least is this book that I found in a secondhand shop called Goodwill. So this one is called The Scarlet Letter. So I've heard so many things about this. I've never read it myself. And it was literally $1.50. Set in the harsh Puritan community of 17th century Boston, this tale of an adulterous entanglement that results in an illegitimate birth reveals Nathaniel Hawthorne's concerns with the tension between the public and private selves. Publicly disgraced and ostracized, author Demi Stale, I think I'm saying that right, trapped by the rules of society, stands as a classic study of a self divided. As Nina Bain writes in her introduction, The Scarlet Letter was not written as realistic historical fiction, but as a romance, a creation of the imagination that discloses the truth of the human heart. So that was my beautiful January TBR. And I know I'm very ambitious, and I know I can get through these books. I have to believe in myself. But once again, if you did want a copy of my own poetry anthology, the link will be down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and continue supporting my channel and for coming into my little corner of the internet. I am looking forward to posting more stuff, and I have so much planned for this year. It's kind of insane. So I have to get to work. So thank you so much for watching. I love you all immensely, and you have a great rest of your day.